Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 342 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, May 17th, 2016. Ricky, been an interesting week for comics. I don't know how, but Ricky, you went to TCAF this weekend?
Yeah, TCAF's wicked.
What was your TCAF experience like?
Well, TCAF is full of independent comic artists.
It's the Toronto Comic Arts Festival.
I love it. Met this guy, Ed Luce. He's great. He does a book called Lovable Oath. And he did a piece for Happily Ever After, so that was super cool to meet him. He's the greatest. He's got this beard that's like so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
So you basically went down and you met another guy with a really awesome beard.
How can you go wrong?
Sounds like a good weekend to me. I don't know. Speaking of good weekends, Ricky, the folks down in the United States of America and our friends in Europe and all over the world may not be aware, but we're celebrating the Victoria Day long weekend here in Canada. This weekend we celebrate the birth of Queen Victoria, who was queen like a long time ago. Back in like the 1800s and early 1900s. Our British friends might have heard of this Queen Victoria, I don't know, at some point. So anyway, it's a long weekend for us, and there's something really cool going on. Ricky, you're heading up to the Aurelia Comic-Con for their first ever show.
As I like to call it, the Guerrilla Comic-Con.
The Guerrilla Comic-Con, that's nice.
That sounds like a gorilla?
So you can go see Ricky dressed up as a gorilla at the Aurelia Comic-Con. It's like in cottage country here in the GTA. It's pretty cool. And we just announced Comic Boxer is going to be a sponsor of the Aurelia Comic-Con as well. We're providing some door prizes for them to give away. So if you want to like get a free Comic Boxer box, go all the way up to Aurelia and vie for one of those door prizes. I'm sure it'll be worth the trip, and you get to see Ricky there in a gorilla costume.
We're going to have a new issue of Black Hole Hunters Club out.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Breaking news.
Wow. New issue of Black... That's issue what? 15?
No,
17?
This is issue 4 of Biggest Thing Ever.
Oh, issue 4 of Biggest Thing Ever. Nice. Okay, awesome. Anyway, so that's this weekend. So check that out at AureliaComicCon.com. And Ricky, let's go ahead and get to this week's books and open up some boxes. Alright, a new issue of American Gods from Dark Horse Comics is out today. This is issue number 3. Ricky, have you been watching the American Gods show?
No.
Alright, Lucifer number 18, Invincible number 136, Image Spawn Director's Cut issue number 1. This is really cool. You know how DC does those Director's Cut issues where you get the black and white inked pages or penciled pages along with the script pages and like some comments from the creator. Well, that's what Todd McFarlane's done here with the Spawn Director's Cut, and they're paying tribute to Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 with the cover here, which is very cool. This is a great book to pick up if you're interested at all in the history of Spawn and what it meant to the comic industry, and you know, or if you just like cool comic-related things. Definitely pick this up. And speaking of Spawn, we've got the new issue, number 273, new in stores today. Star Trek The Next Generation, Mirror Broken, issue number 1. This was teased as part of Free Comic Book Day. It's got a sleeveless, sexy Jean-Luc Picard. The whole crew of the Enterprise is actually, you know, rocking some hot bods. And this book is all about an alternate universe where the crew of the Enterprise are the bad guys. They're racing around the galaxy, trying to conquer planets and enslave new civilizations. And I think this is an interesting read. For everyone, not just the Trekkies out there. Archie number 20 is a new jumping on point for folks. This is Over the Edge Part 1. Low number 18, Power Rangers number 15, and Sovereigns issue 1, new from Dynamite this week. This teams up Magnus, Turok, Solar, and Dr. Spectre, some of the great heroes from the golden age of comics, teaming up together in this Dynamite released book. Alright, moving on to DC Comics, we've got issue number 4 of Garth Ennis's The Wild Storm. Here's Green Arrow number 23, Nightwing number 21, Green Lanterns number 23, Justice League Power Rangers issue number 4, Super Sons number 4, Superman number 23. Here is Justice League number 21, Odyssey of the Amazons number 5. I want to take a minute to talk about an event we have coming up on Saturday, June 3rd, and it ties in with the release of the Wonder Woman movie. We're doing a Customer Appreciation Day / Wonder Woman Day. There's going to be all kinds of free Wonder Woman related stuff available that day. And free comics again. For those who enjoyed Free Comic Book Day or missed Free Comic Book Day, we're going to have another round of free comics. So it's something that you're going to want to keep your eyes and ears open for. More details will be forthcoming in the next week or so. So keep an eye out for all of that. Batwoman number 3, DC Bombshells number 27, Harley Quinn number 20. Here's the Harley Quinn variant cover. Teen Titans number 8, Trinity number 9, Aquaman number 23, Batman number 23. Here is the Batman Tim Sale variant. And finally we have part 4 of The Button. A lot of people were freaking out last week when we didn't show Flash number 22, which is part 4 of The Button. And it wasn't because we didn't get it or you know, we just decided not to show it. I would never do that. The book actually got delayed, so it got pushed back a week by DC Comics, so it's new on shelves today here at Stadium and at your local comic shop. So this is the regular cover. Here is one of the variant covers, and here is the 3D lenticular variant, going from a classic Golden Age style Jay Garrick to the updated style here. Very cool. Okay, moving on to Marvel. It is a big week for Marvel. We've got Punisher issue number 12 kicking it off. Deadpool vs. Punisher number 3. Monsters Unleashed number 2. Nick Fury number 2. X-Men Gold issue number 4 featuring some Gambit action. The Mighty Thor number 19. Star Wars number 31 is part 2 of Screaming Citadel. Here is the action figure variant for that Star Wars book. And we've also got Poe Dameron number 15 new on shelves today. Invincible Iron Man number 7. New today is Luke Cage issue number 1. Here's the Luke Cage hip hop variant. And here is the other variant for Luke Cage. US Avengers issue 6 and Ultimates 2 number 7, both books a tie-in to Secret Empire. Generation X number 1 new on shelves today. And Secret Empire 2, the big book from Marvel this week. The book that Marvel has been begging and pleading you all wait for and read before you judge Nick Spencer's complete arc on Captain America being a secret Hydra agent. I did read this book. I will tell you that there's stuff that happens in it, and if you've been following the story whatsoever, you definitely want to pick this up, as it seems like it's going to be an integral issue in the event, in the series, and in the overarching story arc itself that Nick Spencer's been crafting for the last little while.
Alright guys, prize time. Last week I asked you what your favorite anthropomorphic thing is. We got a lot of awesome answers. Stephen Versamy said, "Hey Ricky, my favorite anthropomorphism is Buster Baxter from Arthur. Yes, I grew up watching Arthur. I liked Buster's quirkiness and his never-ending appetite. Buster's hilarious. I feel like rabbits are the best things to become anthropomorphic. Everyone does rabbits." Joker's Midnight Show says, "Fantastic. Mr. Fox is my idol, and I wish to see life more like him every day. Few, chick, chick." I've never watched the movie. I have no idea what those last things are. Maybe he just slammed his fingers on the keyboard. Who knows? I don't know. Let me know what the context of those comments is. Matt Murdock said, "Poochie from The Simpsons, underrated character." I agree, man. Poochie is the coolest, especially when he went back to his home planet and got hit by a plane. So sad. Rip Poochie. Cedric Levesque said, "My favorite anthropomorphic character is Bugs Bunny. He made me laugh so much when I was a kid." I love Bugs Bunny too. Everything he does is hilarious. Like, I don't think I've ever not laughed at a Bugs Bunny joke. It's all so good. Bradley Gill said, "Lola Bunny from Space Jam was my nerd's first crush." Lola Bunny. So first is Judy Hopps for me, and then Lola Bunny. Al87 says, "Gonna go old school, unboxing Wednesdays with my character choice and say Tiger Ricky is my favorite anthropomorphic character." Ooh, that's old school stuff. You know what? We should bring back Tiger Ricky in some fashion, maybe like an animated show. That'd be really cool. Some type of animated thing. I don't know. How do you do animations? Who knows? But the winner goes to Shane Rocks Like, who says, does Rex from Toy Story count because he's easily the best animal from a movie? His personality of the lovely man in a giant's body is amazing. He carried those films. Well, clearly he does count because you won. And yes, Rex is probably the most loved character from Toy Story. I really loved his character. And I loved his voice too. I forgot who voiced him, but just so nice. So congratulations, Shane Rocks Like. You'll be entered into the draw at the end of the month. Alright, for today's question, since we got Secret Wars out on shelf, and we finally learn about Captain America's situations, I'd like to know from you, if you can use the Cosmic Cube to alter anything in our reality, what would it be and why? So it could be like literally anything. I think I would use the Cosmic Cube to make my bank account endless. That's it. Nothing fancy. Just make an endless source of money in my bank account, you know? I mean, sure, that might destroy the economy. Maybe I'll use it wisely and try not to destroy the economy. I think I could do that. Next thing you know, I'm like buying like 10 houses and like boats and stuff. Destroy the economy single-handedly, right here. So leave in the comments what you would use a Cosmic Cube to alter in our reality. Best answer will be entered into the draw at the end of the month.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Please remember to connect with us on any of the websites you see listed there on the screen. Ricky, any words of wisdom, some advice you want to pass on to the viewing faithful out there?
Yeah, be excellent to each other.
And there's another part to that.
I don't know.
And party on, dude.
Alright. It's been a long time since I've seen Bill.
As we were saying earlier, stay tuned for details on our June 3rd Wonder Woman / customer appreciation event. Swing by the Aurelia Comic-Con to see this guy over the weekend. Any other shows coming up in the near future?
We got Montreal in July. That's fun.
Our Quebecois friends out there. You want to check out Ricky? You go see him in Montreal in July.
Montreal.
How come like Stadium Comics never goes on tour like Black Hole Hunters Club?
Right?
Like,
Indeed. Stadium Comics.
How do you afford all this, Ricky? How do you afford this lavish, carny-like lifestyle?
Terrible things I have to do
to
get that.
Well, take care, everybody. Enjoy your comics this week, and we'll see you all next time for Unboxing Wednesdays.